You're not going to believe what Paul Reed just left at home. You're not going to believe.
Let's it.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Today I'm taking one of the twins, just one, to the doctor to get something checked out. I'm not too serious of a hope, but we decided to divide and conquer, not to bring the two babies, so that Tina will stay home with the other twin and the toddlers, and I'm just heading out with the one that needs to be seen. So we're running late, just pack up the car seat and everything, so we're going to get going pretty soon. Alright? Okay, so we're finalizing the bag. Before I go any further, I have to make sure I have what I call weapons of mass destruction. It's really to combat weapons of mass destruction still. It's wipes, changing mat, and diapers. Check. Next thing, this bag was actually initially packed for 2 babies, so everything must be in there. The receiver, towel, one whole heap of rag, and I'm going to put in some formula, Neuropro, and just carry 2 bottles. Right, so here are the 2 of them. This is Ava taking her nap, and Eden taking her nap, but I'm gonna grab you. Sorry, a joke. Yeah, cause you see this thing on her chin? I'm going to try to get it checked out. Not sure what it is. So we're going to get her going now. Come, baby. Yeah, time hot, so I'm not going to dress her up in anything much. So she'll be wearing this. So check if she needs to change. Just putting on her socks. And of course, I'm running behind time.
Don't worry, Daddy. You've been multitasking from morning.
I'll tell you
We
how much.
understand.
I take out 3 pairs of socks, you know what I'm really. See, she have one too. And I take out the next one, I don't know why. I take out the next one, but I have a next one. Try moving too fast. Yes, praise the Lord, baby, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So of course she's going to be hungry now. She's hungry now, so I'm going to make sure I fill her up. So that there's no quarreling on the way with Daddy. Alright. Ita, show them how you gobble the nipple. Show them how you gobble up the nipple. Ready? I don't have no titty. I don't have any titty, baby. I don't have any titty. It's not mommy. It's not mommy here. Nice, Daddy. This one nice. Eva, it's the first day you're going to be separated, you know? It's the first day they're going to be separated. Yeah, it's going to be weird. I'm going to be taking Eden alone for her doctor's appointment, and Ava, Layla Zara will be here with mommy.
Yay.
So we'll see how that part goes.
We will, indeed.
Of course, Eden she kind of waking up more, but she normally eats, drop asleep, then wake up totally wondering why she's still hungry after we're trying to feed her and she drop asleep. But I really can't manage the problem in the car, so she needs to drink at least half of her 4 ounces. And if anything, I can bring the other 2 and feed her when she reach. Okay, baby? Hope I'm not leaving anything. One of the worst things you can do when you carry any baby on the road, much less twins, or yeah, I guess it's just a baby now, is leave anything. So wipes, formula,
You have diapers?
buckle, have diapers.
Okay. Not to worry, I'm going to double check the diaper bag.
No man, I have it covered. I already went there and checked. Okay. Well, the worst thing you can do is leave anything.
You have a changing pad?
Yes, man. I have a changing pad. Yeah.
Have extra receivers?
Come Eden, look. Eden is trying to say hi. Open your eyes, baby.
You have extra receivers?
Yeah, man, everything is in there. Trust me. I
You
got
have
this.
change of clothes?
I got this. I got this. Tired, my people, but they go tired for here. We say that, so I'm not gonna say it no more.
Last night was rough.
Yeah, last night was a blur. Was a blur, believe me. At one point, I got up to feed a child at about 12:30. The next thing I know, it was 3 after 3, and this child never got fed still. Honestly, it was after 3. I get up 3 hours later, and the child she fell back asleep, and she just never got fed. I went for the bottle. I did the formula, and the bottle with the formula was right beside me, and the child was not fed.
Yeah, I was wondering what was happening there. Wake up and see this poor child cook up under daddy's arms. Hi, Lily.
Good morning, Mommy.
Good
It's not
afternoon
morning,
now,
baby.
honey. What is that you're doing? What's that you're doing? You writing? You're writing?
Layla,
What happened to your hair? Come.
Layla,
Daddy's going
Layla.
to
Sister going to the doctor, okay?
Yes, sister, come to
Which one
doctor.
is this? What's her name? What is her name?
Eden.
Very good. It's like when you know yo. Alright, give Eden a goodbye kiss.
Goodbye, kiss.
Alright, so she knocked out as usual. She better to wake up on the way because I ain't got time to stop to feed her until she reach where she going.
Take the shoes on.
In the car. So now remember when I said it's one of the worst things to be carrying a child on the road, especially to the doctor, and for you to leave something from the diaper bag or something that they need. You're not going to believe what Paul Reed just left at home. You're not going to believe.
Look who is finally awake. Baby, you're up now. Stretchy. How are you? What? Oh dear. We'll be right back after this paid programming. Alright, so I'm making some mac and cheese for Leila and Zara for lunch. While Paul is out with Eden. This is the first time that he has been out alone with one of the babies, and the first time that I have been away from any one of my babies. So of course, I'm gonna call him very shortly to find out what's going on. So
I leave my shoes, guys, and it's not even proper shoes that I have. I have slippers, yard slippers. Oh boy.
take your shoes, honey.
In the car.
Alright. Put the place back down, Zara. It's yours.
Mommy.
What was that? You're gonna fix it.
Look,
Okay.
look.
Lily?
Look, mommy, look. Look, mommy, look. Tiny carrot. Tiny carrot.
Tiny power?
Yes.
What? I don't know what the hell is tiny power.
Tiny carrot.
Okay, okay.
One.
Come, time to say grace. Zara, no eating yet. Just say grace first. Clasp hands, close eyes.
This is for the first.
Yes, clasp hands, close eyes.
1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
That's it, mommy.
Okay, don't let your fork fall down, okay? Come, eat up. All right? Good.
Mm.
Like it?
Yeah, go back.
Like it?
Go back. Oh,
What?
go back home.
Go back in my room. I must go back in my room. I mustn't stay here and watch you eat. What's here? Share on me. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, you know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna call Paul. I want to see how things are going with Eden. If they've reached their destination at the pediatrician's office. And if she is not screaming off his head in the car, because I bet it never full before she leave the house, you know. I want to see how that is going.
Alright, so we reached the doctor now. Eden did a very good job. She was very peaceful, no fussy. She had a little puke up here. She had a little puke. But yeah, I'm going to take her in now and we'll see what is what. Time to eat up.
Wanna see this? Listen, you see this child? This is Zara here. This child has been resisting her nap from how long, you know? Layla go sleep, Layla take her nap and wake up. And Zara run around the place like Energizer Bunny. And now you see this? Collapse. Whoa. Oh gosh, the poor baby. So I called Paul. They've arrived at the pediatrician, safe and sound. But when he was going through the health passport with the pediatrician, that's when we realized that the hospital did not fill in some of the information from the birth for the babies. So we have to now be filling that in. But they've arrived safe and sound, so I'm happy for that. I guess I'll hear from him how the car ride went. It's the first time that one of the babies will be traveling in the car seat because they were too small when we were coming home from the hospital, so we never put them in it. And so yeah, they've grown a little bit and now can fit in there better. So I wonder how that went. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened at the hospital because the doctor said that the health passport, all it had was the record of Eden's first BCG shots and nothing else, nothing about time of birth, nothing about the weight at birth, length, head circumference, type of delivery. None of that information is recorded in the book, which is kind of strange because they had put in all that information the last time. So I'm not sure what happened. Anyway, I'm just glad they made it. So Ava is still sleeping. I guess she had a rough night. She and Eden both had a rough night. So of course Paul and I had a rough night. I'm looking at myself in the camera and man, look at the tiredness. look at tiredness. I'm sleep. I slept today. I took a little nap today before Paul left, and I could have barely wake up from the nap. Yesterday is the same thing. I took a nap with the babies sometime in the afternoon yesterday. It might have been about an hour, hour and a half nap. But could I wake up out of the nap? I like somebody drug me.
And you know the funny thing? When I leave in the house, I go into the door, Tina said to me,
Babe, you have your shoes?
and I said, yes, I have my shoes. Because what? I'm full of style. And she, no, why she asked, because I normally don't have my shoes on my foot when I get in ready. So I put on my clothes, put my shoes in the car, leave it in the car. So in the yard, I'm walking around, it's not like dirt, so walking around just barefooted, or in my socks or whatever, just until I get to the car, because I'm back and forth. So whenever I reach where I'm going, just slip on my shoes when I reach, and that's it. So my shoes wouldn't be on my foot when I'm leaving through the door. And she asked me, and I say, yes man, it's in the car. I'm going to people them business place with slippers, yard slippers. Wow. So I'm hoping that they were focusing on my upper body. Worst things have happened, guys. This is not that big a deal. So yeah, but I leave my shoes and wear yard slippers. So yeah, the doctor's visit it went well, apart from me feeling totally uncomfortable in my jeans pants and plaid shirt and yard slippers. It was nice, it was fun. And yeah, it was actually nice and fun, not just a doctor's visit. So Eden is fine. What she has on her chin is just she just needs Lamisil to rectify it. It's what she said is eczema. So rub some Lamisil on it and it will be fine. And she's also gained 2 pounds. She's 5 weeks old. They're supposed to gain 1 pound a month. So she should be at 6 pounds now, or 6.2 pounds to be exact. But she decided, or God allowed her to put on 2 pounds in 1 month and 1 week. So she's way ahead of target. We're a bit concerned, but she's doing very well, thank God. So she's around there sleeping. She's sleeping now, but yo, God good, you know, and I have to tell you something about the doctor's visit. God is so good. God is so good. The doctor said that she has never seen somebody with children, twins back to back in all her years, and she's a material lady, so she would have more than 30 years experience, probably more than 40 years experience doing what she's doing, right? So she said she has never seen twins back to back, and she's been wondering all this time, you know, what can I do for them? And she figured it out now. She said she's going to allow one of the children, one of these new twins, to have free consultation when they come. So if they come in for vaccination, they pay. But for consultation, the doctor's visits, the pediatrician visits, whatever you want to call it, she said no charge. She just decide which one of the twins. She said we should decide which one of the twins, and that twin will get free consultation visits whenever they come. Not a discount on people, not like the prep school people, they will give you discounts of 10% for the third child. Not that she's wiping the fee totally for consultation, so thank God for that. And the baby's got to eat. Look what she decided to give me. This is the powder gold Enfamil. 6 cases of Enfamil. 6 tins, sorry, 1 case with 6 tins of Enfamil. Thank God. Who could it be but Jesus Christ? And we were there talking for a while. Nice sweet lady, and we're talking about, you know, how she's going on with COVID because she's a church lady as well, a Christian. So I was checking in with her to see how she's managing not going to church during COVID and all that, and she said, you know, it's rough, but she's been learning so much. And she started telling me about her experiences and so. And she shared a story with me that I found very timely, and I'm going to share it with you. She said, one day she was home and she was tending to some orchids in her backyard. I'm buying some food now at KFC, so if in the middle of the story you hear me balling out a 6-piece combo, just work with me, isn't me?
So the 6 piece, all you want is?
The 6-piece combo, one original breast and everything else spicy.
Favorite drink?
Pepsi.
Yeah?
Pepsi.
That's it?
And give me a famous bowl, a barbecue famous bowl, that's it.
By itself?
Yeah.
Put out to 350.
Alright. Yeah man, so sorry. We got to talking and she was just telling me how she was going through COVID and all that without no church and stuff, but she said she has learned so much. So the story, she says one day she was at her house and she saw in her garden that one of her orchids had bloomed. She knew one of her friends, her neighbors, wasn't feeling so well, so she cleaned it up and thing and she brought it to her neighbor, you know, to cheer her up basically. But what she gave her, it just started blooming. So it wasn't, you know, those orchids have, some of them have like some really splendid blooming thing going on and the stem is here and all that. But she said it just started, so but it was still beautiful. She just wanted to, you know, cheer up her friend. So she went to work and, you know, going through the course of her day, she realized that she had to leave work though to get something done. Sorry. So when she went out into the hallway, she saw an orchid and she was like, wow, look at this beautiful orchid. Whose one is it? And she looked at the tag and it had her name on it. It was the same orchid, the same type of orchid that she had given to her neighbor the morning. The very same type of orchid, but this orchid was now blooming and pretty and big. She said the stem is here and it was splendid. You know, it was just massive and going on. So she asked the person at the front, she said, who brought this on me? She says a patient brought it for her. The patient basically wrote a note saying, dear doc, I noticed the other day that you looked like you weren't feeling so well. So I sent this to cheer you up. You can believe that? So she have a little orchid in her backyard, just started to bloom, but say, you know what, I'm going to give it away. And she giving it away to cheer somebody up. And she got her orchid multiplied back to her the same day for the same reason, you know, just to cheer up. And I say, she said, yeah, basically that was God just showing to her how we can multiply whatever we do and how much resources he has at his disposal. So you may feel like you're losing this great deal, but he has another door opened with so much blessings, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a blessing to talk with her. There are many other things that she shared, but I feel like I needed that doctor's visit as well, and it was just a very refreshing time. So heading back home now, get the fill prescription and get back to what we do best. Finally back home now. Look how she look cute in her little car seat. Eden, baby. Eden! Hi friends! Hey guys, so back home. Back home and going to take a little walk with these two. Leila, let me the sunglasses. Me first. Daddy first.
Can I try?
You want to try? Mm-hmm. How daddy look? Daddy look cute? Mm-mm. Oh gosh. Alright. You try Zaza. Come out of the way, Leila. Let friends see how Zaza look. Let friends see how Zaza look.
Upside down.
Yes. Something like this. Ooh, nice. Ooh la la, nice.
Ooh.
Come Lila, your turn now. Nice. Come around.
Where'd they go?
Turn around. Ooh. Thank you, baby.
Baba, come. Can
Alright.
this try?
You want to try? Hold on. Let daddy come hug up daddy. Alright. So basically here, just chilling out again. Reach home.
What's funny with the
Come back, Leila. Come back. Daddy closing off. Stay beside Zaza. So
Jack.
yes. So we're here. Have to come back and everything is okay. Of course, that is good again. And
Can
I saw that
Go home,
Zara
go
fell
home.
asleep.
let's
Zara,
go home.
we're home, baby. We're right in front of the house. So that Zara got knocked out while I was out, but all things
Can
were
I
well
try?
on my
Can
side,
I try?
and all things were well on Tina's side. Thank God. So that was a day going to the doctor, and Tina handling 1.5 set of twins. So until next time, guys, remember God good.
Forward to
You know, reflect on the goodness of God.
no.
And don't worry about whatever you're going through, isn't it? Because you serve somebody who is full of resources, full of wisdom and everything there. So until next time, big up from me and my house. Alright? Take care. Tell them, say bye friends.
Hey, friends.
Say bye friends.
Bye, friends.
Alright, later guys.
Later.